chance in Tamil Nadu this time. They read TVK earlier. They read Vijay's popularity earlier, made some initial, but then went with the status quo of the senior leadership, which was not willing to take a chance. Yes, Harish.
Yeah, Mr. Rahul Gandhi should be so grateful when the entire Indian alliance, even in the India alliance, have not backed up Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The only state leader who backed left, right and center is Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Mr. M.K. Stalin.
True, which is true. Acknowledge.
He should be more grateful rather than going
combining
with the TVK. That is a preposterous move if we would have taken.
Which is why they stuck on. I'm just saying
but the post-poll alliance can happen is what all the Congress leaders are expecting.
Well, in elections of this kind, chances have to be taken. If you play by the rule book and the playbook, traditional one, conventional one, then, if risks are not taken, windfalls don't happen.
I think we have some new analysis tools that try and understand where these numbers for TVK are coming from. If you look at the 103 that we're currently talking about, and this is fluctuated up to 112, it's come down to 100, it'll keep going up and down. But 14 are fragmented fights, 13 are bipolar fights, 3 is a one-horse race. But 73 of these 103 seats are from the multipolar fights.
Which means 25-30%. See, what happens is, there are places where, like say Perambur you take, Madurai you take, and Madavaram you take. These are 3 seats where one-way traffic. It's been a non-stop straight.
Yeah.
Now, where the problem is?
Where does it come from? Now, look at this. This is 2021. Yeah. ADMK strong, ADMK mild. There's also the swing seats here, DMK mild, and this is DMK strong. Now, a lot of this is between the numbers as far as you look at the breach. All these purple here. It's gone into ADMK strong.
Yes.
It's gone into portions of ADMK mild. Swing, it has taken a chunk. So, across the spectrum, DMK, ADMK swing, all of them, the TVK has been able to breach and make a number.
Where they swept 10 seats, if I'm right, they're leading in ADMK is leading in only 2 or 3 seats. Salem, where they led 10 out of 11, I think 2 or 3 urban seats are going. See, basically, wherever there is urban, he spears through.
Right.
There is absolutely no choice. And what I was also converted is, tripolar races is splitting both DMK and ADMK votes.
Correct.
As a result of which,
a little more for DMK, hurting DMK a little more, but certainly hurting ADMK also.
Certainly hurting ADMK in its stronghold. So, see, there is a theory that Vijay performs well where which party is highly influential, he goes and breaches there. So, in Chennai, who is the strongest party? DMK.
Right.
Hit them.
Right.
Coimbatore, who is the strongest party? AIADMK. Hit them. And that's been the pattern right through.
Let's look at the Chennai region. In fact, you mentioned the particular regions. Let's look at Chennai, how he's done over there. And if those numbers are holding up, absolutely. 28 for TVK, DMK at 31. DMK now reduced to 2 from that number of 31. So this is a clean sweep of the Chennai region.
And Shekhar Babu, 2 of them are only leading.
Look at the urban cluster as well, and it's not just Chennai, but all the cities of Tamil Nadu, and highly industrialized state in that sense. So the urban vote is a big chunk of the population. 47 for TVK. The DMK was at 45 here. ADMK at 10 reduced to 3. So hurting both the alliances, but DMK clearly the loser going from 45 to 5 over here as well. Let's look at some other important segments as well.
Rural users.
Look at the SC segment. The SC segment is as well very interesting. Because TVK has done 22 over here. 22 is the number. ADMK was at 16 down to 12, but DMK again the biggest loser from 28 down to just 10.
Because this is where Tol Tirumavalavan, who has been their biggest ally. And Tol Tirumavalavan, in fact, he is somebody where he felt the pressure. And the pressure is very well evident. And I'm sure, Harish, it must be VCK seats in northern Tamil Nadu, which must have really hurt.
Right. And look at this. This is the MKR cluster. Explain this cluster to us. Because here as well, DMK has slid. TVK has gone up by 20.
This Mukulathur cluster, where you have Devar community, mostly in the Delta region and the southern region. And here, if you look at it, this is unexpected. Absolutely unexpected.
You are saying that the caste polarization is not happening in the down
No, so it's caste agnostic. People have voted
because it's region agnostic. Because it's region agnostic, it's caste agnostic.
Is it the busting of the caste classification
that is happening in this election? If the caste polarization is not happening,
people are voting. It doesn't matter whether you're 1 year Gounder, Devar. They are voting beyond caste.
There is only 1 year area.
The class bastions have been demolished in Tamil Nadu, and that should be a welcome sign.
Only a film star could have done this.
For modern India. For modern India. And Rahul Gandhi will also need to reflect on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still happening in northern India.
DMK or ADMK, if the caste polarization is not happening or by TVK is coming in, then I should welcome that
Please
periodical
welcome
shift.
it. You should welcome it in any case.
That is a historical
You
shift.
must be large-hearted. There is a new player in town. The new player has come from behind, captured the imagination of people, and democracy has won. That is the only way of looking at these elections in Tamil Nadu.
Look at this. The thing about ADMK was they had a counter chief ministerial candidate.
Yeah.
So the entire counter community was supposed to rally behind AIADMK. And what has it done in the Konguvelala counter cluster? ADMK 24 down to 12, TVK 20, DMK 16 down to 8. This shows that people of Tamil Nadu have gone beyond caste and voted for Vijay.
So essentially, EPS's own caste, the counters and his own region, the Congo region,
Where
vote for ADMK.
even myself, they
even
expected
them
the
not coming.
maximum or less to come from this region.
So even that has deserted the ADMK to that extent.
Gone. You look at Nadar.
Yeah. Let's just take a quick look at the Nadar community as well. Yes, this is the Nadar cluster. Here as well, the numbers for the TVK. In fact, DMK coming down to 7, TVK getting 7
Which means,
seats here
I
as
have a
well.
theory here. Roman Catholics, CSI. These are people who are driven by the message from the church. They are stuck with DMK. But it is the Dalit Christians who have gone to TVK.
Okay.
And ADMK have just retained those three.
So we've pretty much done all the clusters, but the rural. Let's look at the rural part of. This is interestingly where ADMK has picked up all its seats.
Exactly.
The 67 seats that it has picked up, it had 65 of this last time around. So it's retained its rural base across the state. But that's not helped it come to power.
My whole theory, my whole survey, everything was based on rural. Okay.
But that's not been enough.
And even in rural,
Clearly rural is not
60
enough.
seats. If TVK is piercing 60 seats, which means I will take back my statement because I made it lot of times I made it in Tamil Nadu, that Vijay is an urban phenomena. I'm sorry, my apologies. He is a pan-Tamil Nadu phenomena. He is a caste agnostic phenomena. He is a religion agnostic phenomenon. That is what this election shows.
So urban plus rural.
Dance. You have to do the Vijay dance.
Well, the 10 big takeaways going back to West Bengal, that is the other story. The 10 big takeaways, well, BJP breaches yet another bastion, creates new foothold for itself in Bengal. One more regional satrap now decimated. After 3 tries, on the 3rd try, the BJP gets through. Weakening of the national opposition, definitely, that has happened. The India Alliance, we're even discussing what happens to it with 2 regional satraps being defeated in this round of polls alone. 2029 calculus has been reset yet again. The validation of Home Minister Amit Shah's booth level strategy, that has worked. And if we can just put out these takeaways on the screen, it would be fantastic. Governance over identity wins in Bengal. Referendum on security has also come out because the refugee, the Ghuspetia, what happens to the Ghuspetia conversation?
There are no Ghuspetiyas, and I'm sure that BJP will also, if they come to power, I still say if, they will try to find out with a torch also.
Should we do the debate at midnight tonight?
I think
did
so.
it give you
I think
adequate
so.
time
Yes, because
to
tell you why.
get used to the idea?
One
Yes,
other point.
absolutely.
You know, one other point. Mamata Banerjee made this about Bengali Asmita, Bengalis versus outsiders. MK Stalin also made it about Tamil pride, Tamil this. Look what has happened. People have said, look, we need governance. We need our basic lives and livelihoods to improve. That is what matters to us much more than, this.
And on the identity, Zaka, the people have made the point that no single person is the custodian of that identity.
Exactly.
That identity is of the people, and they will choose who protects their identity the best. Left at 2. So there is a resurgence of the left in Bengal. Congress at 0. Ashwini, you'd like to take a look at those numbers. Also, BJP versus TMC now in Bengal. And regional forces that were dominating, we are back to, a national party going in there, like the BJP. It's winds of change, and the equation for 2029. What do you think, Anand?
Yeah, it's stabilized. But let me just talk on, what Dada talked about, infiltration. I think BJP has a classic conundrum that it promises all the right things, doesn't deliver half of them, but at least its heart is at the right place. Now, for example, it's been saying that the two incontrovertible facts are that the UPA sensed more India-Bangladesh border than the NDA, and the UPA kicked out more illegal immigrants than the NDA. But the fact is, now if BJP, I'm using your if, not when,
all right,
comes to power...
Just hold this. This is the moment.
Trisha reaching Vijay's residence. That's a moment on full screen we need to watch.
Yeah. Well, that's her car. She's driving into there you go. There it is. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, and what a birthday gift, if it can be called that. She's effectively the first lady of the state now.
Well, Tamil Nadu and film stars. Well, that's a phenomenon, and
no, and
wow,
she has been the subject of attacks now, for a number of months now. The DMK IT cell went after her.
More power to her and
absolutely.
to Vijay for sticking on, making their point and not being buckled down by the attacks of the DMK. And I think more power to that. It's also time that Indian, polity, Indian polity has to rise above personal attacks of this nature, and that people do not support this. People's private lives are their private lives, not up for discussion or judgment.
I think you should start today right here. Stop attacking Rahul Gandhi where he's having his personal life.
Stop attacking
him as well.
Ashwini, we are not attacking his private life. We are talking about his political availability on the day election results are declared. That's all. What he does in his private time is his affair. But it's a big political day. Can anybody deny that?
Yeah, I do think that the manner in which the relationship with the film actress or whatever, the big other star has been handled has been with dignity. It's been done with dignity.
Very much
after the film,
and I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I also want to make another point about Tamil Nadu. It's a highly educated state, second most industrialized after Maharashtra, so on and so forth. What does the DMK? They have to stare at this. They created a dynasty. They had Udaynidhi.
Yeah.
They had Stalin. Okay, he worked hard for many years. Who was Udaynidhi? That, and to imagine that people who are so educated and so empowered will not actually have an opinion on that. When they got a chance to have an opinion, they had an opinion on that. So I just wanted to...
I have another, and Ashwini ji, please bear me with this. I don't want to personally attack Rahul Gandhi. I'm just giving some data specifically. Candidates that Rahul Gandhi campaigned for. Chanchal, Asif Mehboob, he's trailing by 1,051 votes. Samserganj, Nazme Alam, he is 4,112 votes he's trailing by. Sreerampur, Shubhankar Sarkar, 417 votes के साथ trail कर रहे हैं. Metia Buruz, MD Mukhtar, 3,455 votes से trail कर रहे हैं. And Kolkata Port, Akib Gulzar, 552 votes के साथ trail कर रहे हैं. Long and short of Rahul Gandhi's campaign in Bengal. Would you want to comment?
Navika ji, it is not about winning. It is about putting effort, speaking the right values, and Rahul Gandhi ji has done that. एक मैथिली शरण गुप्त जी की एक line है, नरहो न निराश करो मन को. So we are not disappointed at all because we are speaking the right values. We are speaking about the people who are deprived of their rights, and we'll keep fighting for them until we succeed.
No, look.
About the vote split in Bengal when we talk of India Alliance. So BJP right now is 44.7%. Trinamool is 41.8%. CPI or communists are 4.2% and Congress is 3.2%.
So you add that 7%,
so
it would have breached the 3.5% difference.
So if they were united then they could have possibly given a much...
Actually got it for one of the good breaks in this game. This is what is happening.
But they were not in alliance even in the last election in
No, but they were
2021.
together. If you recall, when
Not
I
in
went there,
2021.
CPM and Congress and ISF fought together.
8%
This time they fought
Congress
separately.
and Communists. In today's scenario.
In fact, Ruchi Sharma made a point recently in one of the debates that the right wing has no competition, BJP has no competition, and the left wing is fragmented. Well, the simple message, not that it's entirely true, but the left wing is fragmented. The message is consolidate. The only way you can defeat the BJP, if it's an ideologically driven election, is you don't create multiple candidates to spread the vote.
But I'm sorry, the left wing has not been trying to compete with the right wing. They have been going left and left and left where? Frankly, they're not appealing to the people just to be different from the BJP. So clearly...
Can you imagine Jorhat? Jorhat is being led, Gaurav Gogoi, his father, this is it, Jorhat.
Well, I don't know, but a friend of mine and a political commentator has just sent me this video. This is my interview with Prashant Kishore ahead of the Bihar elections. I just want to play it out, and Harish, maybe you'd want to hear this.
जो लोग हैं, इन लोगों ने जो बिहार के लोगों के लिए कहा है, भगवान ने टाइम दिया तो इन लोगों से हिसाब वहां पर किया जाएगा।
आप तो उनके एडवाइजर रह चुके हैं।
नहीं, रेवंत रेड्डी को क्या, स्टालिन का रहे हैं, तो लेकिन जो आदमी बिहार के लोगों को गाली देगा उसको एडवाइज नहीं करेंगे, उसके बाद उनका हिसाब अगली बार करेंगे।
तो आप कह रहे हैं डीएमके का हिसाब करेंगे?
बिल्कुल, मैंने कहा अगर भगवान ने मौका दिया, समय रहा तो उनका हिसाब भी बराबर करेंगे। जो लोग हैं, इन लोगों ने जो बिहार के लोगों के लिए कहा है, भगवान ने टाइम दिया तो इन लोगों से हिसाब वहां पर किया जाएगा।
आप तो उनके एडवाइस Harish, this was prophetic, these kind of regional statements. वो कहते हैं कभी बददुआ भी लगती है.
Can you please translate to English?
He says that those who have called Bihar and Biharis names, इनका हिसाब होगा. There will be a day of reckoning.
Was he talking about Tamil Nadu in particular?
Yes, Stalin and
you know one thing, Navika, Tamil Nadu hosts almost 27% of Biharis with pride and dignity, and there is not even a single instance
but
where
that's
the Tamil
not the
people...
way they referred to them in certain
You can't take
statements.
Mr. Prashant, who's that, Mr. Prashant's sentence to an accountable. He can't even prove himself in own Bihar. So we don't want to take his sentence or his words.
Well, he was your advisor at one point.
2021 election, Prashant Kishore was advising Stalin.
And he won. Stalin won that election.
By the way, there's also a clip of his speaking to one of the Tamil channels where he said Vijay will become chief minister, and then and the anchor
become active again. Is he
and the anchor asks him, "You think he can win 118 seats on his own?" He said yes.
Oh.
Well, he's 10 short of 118 right now.
Just now.
I mean,
this election cycle.
I've always found Prashant excellent, except about his own destiny.
A lot of people have said that he's a better strategist and pollster than politician. People have said that about him, but clearly...
MK Stalin trails. This is a complete rout.
Yes, MK Stalin trails Tamilan Prasanna of the DMK, again a minister, also trails PK Shekhar Babu leading.
He's the religious HRNC minister, as they call him. He and Udayanidhi are the two leads in Chennai city. Everyone else is trailing. Only two
ministers are leading out of the 34.
Prime Minister is trailing. This is expected. Former state president of the BJP. It was a tough fight. Last I checked, he was at number 3. So it's not an easy one there. Again, the Congress state chief, Selva Perundugai, he was the infamous translator for Rahul Gandhi, the famous clip that went viral. Durai Murugan, can you believe this? He's an 11-time or 12-time MLA. He's trailing from Katpadi. It's unbelievable. These are people who have never lost an election in their life.
V.D. Satishan is leading, Ramesh Chenitala is leading, Uman Chandy is leading, Sunny Joseph leading, it is Balram Trithala is leading, so almost everybody in Kerala in the Congress is leading.
K. Surendran of the BJP, so Pinarayi Vijayan is just now leading in Dharmadam. Again, he's never lost from that constituency, so he's now just leading. I don't know the exact number that he's leading by. Sunny Joseph from Peruvur in Kottayam district. He's the state president of the Congress. We spoke to him earlier today. Like I said, Shailaja teacher. Yeah.
Deliberately a terrible seat because Vijay wanted to make sure she will never be a competition to him. I was told this by people. She was given a difficult seat.
So here's the thing. I mean, you have an exact mirror image of what happened, the 2021 result now resulting in... This is Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan's son-in-law, by the way. He's a PWD minister. He's leading. He could be the gen next of the CPM in Kerala. But I think this is a massive victory for the UDF, and I refer back to this very popular Congress leader who told me if it's 70 plus, it'll be KC. If it's 80 plus, anything above 80, it'll be Sadishan, because he's the one who's led the fight. There is one. I shall name him. If he was the chief minister, he'll face the Congress would have crossed 100. I think we know who you're talking about.
No. Prizes for guessing. Can I, Zaka, Navika, everyone here, I would like to look at the Vijay phenomena and get an idea of the average age of the candidates and the gender breakup also, those who won.
Well, we'll wait and pull those numbers out.
Really like that.
Out for you. At the moment, the way things are standing, well, right now the big story, BJP sweeps Bengal, Himanta Biswa Sarma sweeps Assam. Gaurav Gogoi trailing in Assam from Jorhat is the big story. Mamata Banerjee is still saying stay put, keep watching the results because a miracle can still happen. Vijay, the big phenomenon in Tamil Nadu, will he be able to make to CM position without any support, or will he need just a few members? 110 at the moment, 7 short of the halfway mark. That's the phenomenon in Tamil Nadu that we've watched today unfolding in front of our eyes. The Dravidian parties sitting in the sidelines, filing their nails. And Vijay storms the bastion.
Not filing.
Now they're chewed.
Navika, there is one quote by Lenin. If you want to destroy the nation, you should destroy the thinking of the youth, right? And having said that, 18 to 49 years of age accounts to almost 45% of the new electorate, which is coming around 2 crores votes. If you pull the data out, I hope these brackets of 18 to 40 years of old will have completely casted their votes with TVK.
Why didn't you get that? You also have a young deputy chief minister.
I said
I object to anybody calling the voter names. Just because the voter has chosen somebody and not you,
come on, you don't spin the narrative. I'm not
voter.
calling out names of any voters. We are giving a thing that the youth who doesn't have any idea. Do you know what is the ideology of TVK? Does any 234
governance can be an ideology, my friend, and governance is what the youth wants today.
Zero ideology.
Well,
how does it matter?
Well, you know, please do not wear this hat, intellectual hat, that you are the only people with an ideology. Everybody else is ideology. I'm sorry.
We are not disregarding.
Their ideology is, your ideology has been rejected by the people. At least take that.
Come on. Even TVK
both has been totally rejected. They could not come up with any alternative.
I think this was a classic election where the voter of Tamil Nadu is saying we're not happy with the quality of governance we are getting. We need a better quality of governance, and they're willing to give Vijay a chance. Whether or not he will succeed, I don't know. Maybe he'll fail. Maybe he'll spectacularly fail. But the point is that his whole campaign, Shekhar is here, you can bear me out on this. His whole campaign was these two parties have been riding roughshod for the last 50 years. Give me a chance. He called it Matram, which is an election of change. This is a historic change in the state of Tamil Nadu.
Why aren't you calling out the elections now? I think you can.
Well, he's still short of majority by 7 seats.
He called, no?
Called out the elections. In Tamil Nadu, the margin is less than 4,000.
Yeah, Shekhar.
No, absolutely, because his whole campaign was these people in the name of Dravida ideology and in the name of Tamil pride, they have been hoodwinking the people, and the huge amount of corruption, failure of law and order. I mean, on every front, and he also attacked this freebie culture. He said you keep on doling out, and you want the voters that these people will keep on giving you money. and loot the rest of the 5-year term, and you wouldn't get anything, because the quality of life that the average Tamil felt in Tamil Nadu today is what has propelled to Vijay where he is today.
I absolutely agree with you. I was in Chennai 3 months ago. I mean, some of the main arterial roads are all dug up. You were stuck in traffic in Chennai much more than you were stuck anywhere in Delhi. And, you know, the traffic in Delhi is notorious. I mean, the quality of governance, the quality of living standards had gone down substantially in the city. This is something that I had seen, and he tapped into it. He didn't.
Can I give you a data? We are the industrialized section of number 1. Tamil Nadu stands number 1. Human development index.
Can we go to the industrial belt of Tamil Nadu?
The per capita income
Can we go to the industrial belt and see where you've lost those seats?
Give me a 5 seconds, because you have given a grave allegations of disregarding the 5 years term of Dravidian Munnetra Kalavam.
No. My point
we have
is,
made sure to put
was there
Tamil
a
Nadu
governance
back
deficit?
in number 1 position in industry.
Yes.
We have made sure to put the human development index number 1. We have made sure to put the per capita income number 1, which is double the national average.
Elections are over, results have come. Elections are over, results have come. Travel from Arumbakam
to disregard the
on the Bangalore road, right up to Sreeram, and you have a Sreeram MP who is a TR Balu, and your back gets spoiled. You have to go to the doctor if you travel 3 times.
Top notch. Don't bother. Please give me a second. It doesn't mean that you have to disregard the entire 5-year tenure, which made sure to put across. That is, we respect the people's mandate at any given point of time. We are not going to go ahead and whoever. It is the BJP's prerogative. It is not our prerogative. It is imperative to make sure
first time
you have to give the credit to the
the debt that they
DMK, which
accumulated.
made sure to put Tamil Nadu in number 1 spot. Which is
takes over, is going to have a very tough time.
No. That is because BJP have come inside.
Sanjay, yeah.
You know, Zaka, the victory of the opposition in West Bengal, in Kerala, and in Tamil Nadu, there is a very positive actual message out there that the voter is becoming more exacting. Now Harish and, you know, my party have been in alliance, but I think he's rattled out the right numbers, and yet you've been defeated. Tells you that people are still expecting more, which is a good sign, actually.
Let me also